Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Leadership Show. My name is Remy Chukwunyere. I am the host of the show, and by the grace of God, I am the Executive Director of the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. As you can see, our guest is already seated, and by the grace of God, she is going to answer all our questions about the Chevening Scholarship, which is one of the most popular scholarships around the world. So like I said before, if you are looking for a 100% fully funded scholarship opportunity to pursue your masters in any university in the UK, then this edition of the Leadership Show is a must for you. So, and that's why today on the show we have brought you Oluwafummilayo Ladepo, the Chevening Program Officer at the British High Commission in Nigeria. And we shall be discussing everything that you need to know about how to study in the UK with a Chevening Scholarship. By the way, the Chevening Scholarship is the UK government's international scholarship program funded by the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office and their partner organizations. Successful applicants are offered awards to study in the UK for 1 year on a fully funded master's degree course. The 100% funded scholarship is targeted at applicants across the globe who have the passions, skills, visions that are needed to make the world a better place. Chevening is not only about education, it opens up opportunities for personal and professional growth that are out of reach to most people and enables them to fulfill their dreams irrespective of their backgrounds. Unfortunately, many young people in Nigeria and across Africa have never heard about the Chevening Scholarship. So it's a privilege for you to be on the show this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as I welcome our guest Layo Ladepo, the Chevening Program Officer at the British High Commission in Nigeria. Welcome and good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Mr. Remy, and thank you for the invitation. I am very glad to be here.
Wonderful. Just like I said during the introduction, Chevening is about the in-thing, these days, and everywhere on the internet you see young people, flying their invitations and showcasing their awards. And so that got us thinking and interested in what people are doing at the Chevening office at the British Council here in Nigeria, and we decided to bring you. By the way, before we do that, before we get into the discussion, let me just display some of these young Nigerians who have been awarded Chevening Scholarship, and they are very, very, very happy for that. Just 1 minute. Wow, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, we are reaching you from the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. And as is customary with us, let me welcome our guest officially on the show this afternoon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome once again to the Leadership Show. As you know, this is a platform where we bring you opportunities, global opportunities, local opportunities, national opportunities that will that are designed to improve the well-being of our people, the young people, the women, in Nigeria and across Africa. So that is the reason for the Leadership Show. And today you are privileged to have the Chevening Program Officer from the UK government office here in Nigeria to speak to us about the Chevening scholarships and the fellowships. And like I said before, her name is Layo Ladepo. Once again, I welcome you, madam, on the show. So can you tell us a brief about yourself? I've spoken a lot about the Chevening program, so let's get to meet you now.
Okay, thanks, Remy. So I am a graduate of architecture from the Ahmadu Bello University Zaria, I came into Abuja in 2001 and I practiced for about 5 years before I joined the UK Visas and Immigration team, where I worked for 13 years. 7 out of those years, I was a manager. And in 2019, I moved to the Chevening Program, and that's where I've been till now. So that's a brief about myself. Thank you.
Oh, okay, good. Sorry, I just jumped to the second question without knowing it. Okay. So, good. You have told us how you started and how you joined the Chevening office. So, yeah, some people, like I said before, are not aware of what this Chevening we are talking about. So, can you tell us what is it about?
Okay, so I think you've covered quite a lot of it. It's a very attractive scholarship that is funded by the Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, as well as partner organizations. When I say partner organizations here, I mean local organizations within Nigeria who will support to sponsor either a full scholarship for one person or a part scholarship. So over the years, we've had Ladol, that is a company in Lagos, and presently we have Lloyd's Register as our partner. So the scholarship is aimed at potential leaders with great interpersonal skills and strong academic backgrounds. It is for 1 year, as you had already mentioned earlier on. It's for a 1 year master's course. So it's not a PhD, it's a master's course for those who always want to ask. And you can study any course of your choice at any UK university as long as you can find it on our website. I think Mr. Remy is going to put out the link to the website very soon. It is fully funded and it has eligibility requirements, which you would need to check out before you can apply. So if you feel that you meet these eligibility requirements, then you can go ahead and put in an application. So the Chevening Scholarship covers a fully funded tuition. The reason is for this is so that our scholars can concentrate on their studies. Then there's a ticket to and from the UK, so it pays for that, it covers that. Then a monthly stipend, which covers their accommodation, their feeding, and the little bits that they would want to do while they're in the UK. Visa fees are paid for. COVID-19 tests are also paid for. And then there is some allowances to attend networking events while you're on the scholarship. So we also have eligibility requirements, which are all on the website, but I can just say briefly here that applicants have to be above the age of 18. They have to come from a Chevening eligible country. Nigeria is one of the 160 countries that are awarded with this scholarship. An applicant cannot have dual citizenship and should not have received funding from the UK government before. Then they should have a minimum undergraduate degree. So you would need to check with the university of your choice to be sure that they're willing to accept the degree or the certification that you are putting forward. There is also the requirement of having a minimum of 2 years working experience. This work experience could be voluntary, it could be internships, it could be part-time, it could be full-time jobs, or it could even be our NYSC. And the way we calculate it is by approximating 35 hours in a week, 40 weeks in a year, which adds up to 1,400 hours in a year. And for 2 years minimum, we require 2,800 hours. So in brief, I would say that is what the scholarship is about.
Fantastic. I got attracted when you said even the visa fees, travel logistics, everything is paid by the scholarship. Are you serious?
Very serious, very serious. They don't have to pay for anything at all. So they receive we have a farewell event for them before they leave. They start to leave from September and October. And so what we try to do is to give them cash cards, which they would have to activate before they travel, so that as soon as they get to the UK, they're able to begin to make payments for little things like transport from the airport to their accommodation, and in this case, for COVID tests and things like that, all of this is captured in the cash card.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I'm sure that the young people that are listening, I think they will start the applications the moment we leave the studio. That's interesting. That's interesting. I really like this. So let me ask you: am I also eligible to apply? Am I? Is my
Yes,
age?
yes, yes, you are.
Oh,
So I was trying to say earlier on, so there's a lower age limit, but there is no upper age limit. I mean, we had
oh,
someone in
fantastic.
her late 50s last year who applied and she won the scholarship. So it's available for everyone. Everyone can apply as long as you're
Good.
above the age of 18.
Good, good, good. Oh, I think I'll have some comments already. Some people are already here. Who do we have here? Udara Juliet. Juliet is saying, looking forward for an interesting moment. Okay, Juliet. Oh, we have already started. Really interesting. Yeah. This is from Daniela. Daniela Odogu. Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon, Daniela. Okay. Udara Juliet, welcome Mrs. Layo Ladepo. Okay, good. This is from Paddy Obi. Interesting discussion. Very good. Please don't forget if you have questions, please put them up. She's going to answer all your questions. Today we must leave here with some graduates going for the Chevening Scholarship. That's the essence of this conversation. And please get your friends, all of them, to join so that they can hear and get this important information coming from the horse's mouth. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Very good. Okay, so okay, let me take you back. I wanted to ask you, what do people need to know and have before applying for the scholarship? What do they need to know? What do they need to have? For example, which class of degree is qualified to go for your program? So some of those kind of technical areas. So let's talk about them.
Okay, so what you need to know first of all is that it's an online process. So you have to go onto a portal and you have to complete some details there before you can go to the main crux of the application. So you would need to have your personal details and your contact details handy. You would also have to have your educational background handy and your work experience, because you're going to have to enter this information onto the portal. The portal is friendly in such a way that you can work offline and you can come back and paste. So sometimes the best thing to do is to go into the portal, navigate through the different parts of it, and see which parts you can do straight away and which parts you would need to come back to. So it allows you to save a draft, but not to submit, because if you submit, it means that you have no access to the application form again. So what it does is it encourages you to save draft as you go along. You would have registered, a link would have been sent to you, and then that is how you begin the process. Then you would also need to highlight references or names of 2 referees that you would put in your application form. So we usually ask for reference letters, but the truth about it is, at the point where you are completing the application form, all we ask from you is to list them on the form. So these referees could be academic or professional, or you could have 2 academic, or you could have 2 professionals. Then there's a section of the application form where you have to write 4 essays, and these essays will cover leadership and influencing. That is the first essay you have to write on that. Then there's an essay on networking. There's also an essay on your career plan, what you are proposing to do when you come back to Nigeria with the scholarship. And then finally, the study in the UK question. So that is asking you why you have chosen to study in the UK and why you've chosen to study a particular course. So these are all very important if you are planning to apply for the award.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, but madam, when you were discussing that, I didn't hear you talk about IELTS. I didn't hear you talk about TOEFL. I didn't hear you talk about SAT. Does it mean that those are not required by your program?
So what it is that it is not a requirement for Chevening anymore. It used to be, but especially during the COVID year, it became very difficult for candidates to find centers where they would go and write these tests. So it was waived as a requirement for Chevening. But you will still need to check with your university. I mean, if you send in your credentials and then they say to you, well, we want you to write an English language test, that is now up to you to go and use either of the options that are available, like the IELTS, like the TOEFL, all those English language tests that are available. But for us as a body, we do not ask of it as a requirement anymore.
Fantastic, fantastic. Now, I remember that because I quarrel about this a lot. I quarrel about it, especially for any university or any country asking Nigerians who learned to speak with English, who went to nursery school, primary school, secondary school, university with English, asking them to do a proficiency test. I quarrel a lot with that. At a time, I wanted to start an advocacy against all of this. And yeah, but I'm happy that on your own, the Chevening program decided to waive it. I'm going to escalate this. The whole Nigeria will hear about it, that Chevening program does not accept or does not make what do you call it? They
make
don't
it a requirement.
Yeah. They don't require proficiency tests from Nigerians. I'm going to make this a popular issue because I quarrel against all of those people asking for proficiency tests. But British Council is known with the IELTS is a very popular program under the British Council.
But there are still, it depends on the university of your choice. It depends if they do ask for it, but it is not a requirement for Chevening anymore. So we are not forcing you to do it. So it's up to you to choose whichever university you want. If you choose a university and you see that that is a requirement, then you can opt not to apply to that university. So the onus is now on you to decide whether or not you want to write that proficiency English language test.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's what I wanted to say in response to what you were saying.
Okay,
just to make sure that people understand that if it is a requirement of the university, then you need to still meet that requirement. But it is not a Chevening requirement anymore.
Fantastic. This deserves a big applause. A big applause, and I'm going to shout out to the world about this. This is very interesting. It's very cheering for me because so many people have, so many people could not process their application, their admission because they don't have money to go for all of these tests.
Yes.
It has affected. Yeah, this is, even if it's under scholarship, but because you need that and they don't have money to prosecute the proficiency test and all of that, they get discouraged. So this is a good news. I never discussed this with you before, and yes. I'm hearing this now. This is really interesting, and I'm sure that those of them listening to us are also happy for this development. Let's go to the comment section and see what they are saying. Yeah, because I want my people to go to the UK to study.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, this is Amuche Kalista. What is the cost? We are saying everything is free, and you're asking about cost.
You're not paying for anything. The online application process is free. If you get the award, it's free. Everything is free. Okay, but it depends. Sometimes there are some universities that ask you to make deposits. When they give you a conditional offer, they can say to you, well, unless you pay a deposit of £1,000, you will not get an unconditional offer, which is what we require.
That's refundable. Is it refundable?
And so what we do is, if this applicant already has started the process and they have written to the university, they should say that they are applying for a scholarship with Chevening. And now Chevening, the school will now say, okay, if that is the only thing that is pending, then we will give you an unconditional offer. Because once you get the award, Chevening will cover the costs, you understand?
Very good, very good. Yeah. So Amuche Kalista, Chevening Scholarship is 100% fully funded. Thank you so much. Daniel, thank you. Mrs. Layo Ladepo, welcome back. Very good, thank you.
Thank you.
This is from, Elojo, sorry there. Okay, this is from Elojo Hello, Joe. Is okay. Thank you so much, leader, for exposing us to this opportunity. Thank you, hello, Joe. Very good. This is from Cosmos. God bless UCLDA. Very good. Then I have more. This is from Billy Kisu. Billy Kisu. Hello, watching live and loving the discussion already. Hello, Mr. Remy. Hey, Billy Kisu. How are you today? Billy Kisu is our ambassador. She's our brand ambassador. She won our Enterprise Challenge, the star prize of 1 million naira last year. And she's an architect. She's an architect, and she does. She
Like
turns.
me.
She turns. What do you call it? Bio or non-bio waste into interior decors. She's here in Abuja. Yeah, amazing things that she's doing. Good. Happy to hear this. Omage Grace. Omage Grace, thank you so much. Okay, who else is here? Oh, so many, many, many. Okay, let me take this one. This is from God bless Ugwumba Leadership Foundation. Real good. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you. Okay, someone is saying, Omega Grace is saying I should shout this out loud. That I'm going to shout it out that Chevening doesn't accept any proficiency test examination and examinations. Very good. That's a good news for all of us. Okay, thank you. Thank you. This is again from Biliki. So what I said, can a Nigerian based in another country apply for the scholarship? Yeah, okay, go ahead. That's a question for you, ma'am.
Yes, so we've had cases where that has happened, but that would be maybe because they are stuck and they are not able to travel. For example, during the COVID year. But we would prefer the Nigerians to be based in Nigeria because the whole essence of the scholarship is to be impactful in your country. And so we hope that you have a base in Nigeria because we intend for you to come back and stay in Nigeria for a minimum of 2 years before you can go back out of the country if you choose to. So it is only on a case-by-case basis. If you are, let's say, stuck in another country, that we would encourage that. But we would prefer that you are living in Nigeria, you are local, you live in Nigeria to apply for the scholarship.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Okay,
We have
okay,
had a case where somebody applied from Cameroon, and at some point we had to reject her application because she was working fully there and she was not willing to come back here. So in that case, so she was not eligible.
okay, okay, okay. Okay, good. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still reaching you from the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. And the subject of discussion is studying in UK with a Chevening Scholarship. And our guest on the show is Madam Ladepo. She's the Chevening Program Officer at the British High Commission in Nigeria. So she's here to answer any question you may have about this important scholarship opportunity that is already ongoing. That is already ongoing. We'll get to that, and I will paste the link so that you can start your applications immediately. Okay, you have said that the application, everything is done online. Good, everything is done online. So no need to ask you about the processes again. Now let me take you on this. Yeah, this year I learned that over 5,000 qualified Nigerians applied for the 2020-2021 batch, but only 50 were considered. What do you people look for in a candidate?
Okay, thanks, Mr. Remy. Before I answer that question, I wanted to add another requirement that I missed initially, which I didn't say. So before July of every year, so like if you're applying for the scholarship this year, so before July of 2022, you should have an unconditional offer from one of the 3 universities that you have applied to study. So usually you would get a conditional offer, but by July of the following year, we always expect that you should have an unconditional offer. So that's something that I did not mention earlier on. That is another requirement. Okay, so to answer your question now, I would like to say that Chevening looks at applicants holistically. There's no ideal Chevening scholar. Even when you go on the website, you would see that that statement is there. Because we have different types of people coming from different backgrounds getting the award. What we're looking for basically are people who are passionate about making positive change or solving a problem. People who have ambition, who have strong academic backgrounds or career experience. So sometimes you could have both, or you could have a little bit of academic background and more of career experience, or the other way around. It depends. It depends on your individual journey. Then we're looking for people who are great influencers, people who are change makers, people who go into a situation and they are seen to be making change. We're looking for people who are potential leaders, or they are already leaders, or decision makers, opinion formers, or anyone who aspires to be any of these. And finally, we're looking for people who have great interpersonal skills, because we focus a lot on networking in the Chevening program. And so we really encourage people to have those kind of skills whereby you can get on, get along with people, collaborate with different people, leverage on your networks and things like that. So that is what we're looking for. As long as you're able to complete the form completely, complete the form, submit the form without any problems. Make sure you complete all the fields in the form. Do not leave anything out. And then fill in those requirements. And you choose your universities, choose your courses, all of those things. Then submit strong essays. Those are the things that we look for. I think I'll stop there.
Okay, very good, very good. So out of the 5,000 young people that applied, you managed to select 50 of them. Or sorry, you were able to select the best 50 from the whole lot. So that's really amazing and highly competitive. Okay, so now I learned, I've been to your website and I've seen that the next batch 2022/2023 is on. So now, is it too late to apply? Can people begin to apply for consideration in the next batch?
It's not too late. I mean, we have almost like 2 months to go. We have about 2 months to go. So yes, 1 month has gone, but the truth about it is there are different types of people who are able to deal with pressure in different ways. Someone can decide 3 weeks to the end that they are going to apply. Someone can apply 2 weeks to the end and they will make it. But if you know that as an individual, that is not how you work. That's not how you run things, if you know what I mean. You should make sure that you start researching on time. Because if you do not dedicate time and effort to the application process, you will find that you will not come out with your best application. You will find that you are struggling and you are rushing to submit something. Maybe you have not even been able to check with anyone to mentor you or to review your essays, somebody that will give you honest feedback and constructive feedback. So that's what we're looking for. So, I mean, it will depend on you, but as we have only started 1 month into the process and the process is for 3 months, it's not too late for you to start your application. Just ensure that as soon as you finish now, go and start your research. Go onto the website and begin to study it, begin to understand it, try out the application form, just play around with things and try and see how you can better understand the process and start off. The most
Okay.
important aspect would be the essay writing, and that's why I think there should be no delay, in my own opinion.
Okay, very good. So at this juncture, I've decided to share the link on the screen to apply for the Chevening Scholarship for the 2022/2023 batch. Go to www.chevening.org/apply. So it's on the screen. If you're watching, put this down and start your application as soon as we drop from this conversation. You need to hear everything that you need to know so that you can start and do a good application. I want to see most Ugwumba women and Ugwumba fellows going for the next batch by the grace of God next year. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue with the discussion. Oh, I have so many questions or comments. Let's see what they have here. Okay. Oh, so many. Okay, let me see. Oh, okay. This is Elijah James. Can a medical doctor be allowed an MSc program that? Okay, let me put it on the screen. Can a medical doctor be allowed an MSc program that's 2 years course and land the scholarship is for 1 year? That's a question for you, ma'am.
Okay, so that makes it not eligible for you. I'm sorry. Any course that is not 1 year is not eligible. So when you go on the website, you will be choosing a course that is for 1 year only.
Okay, the scholarship is for 1 year, 1 year, 1 year. Good. So Elijah James, please take note. This is for 1 year. So if your admission is for 2 years, you won't get admitted. You won't be accepted under the Chevening program. Okay, this is okay. Thank you. God bless Ugwumba Uchengus for this great platform. Thank you, Juliet. Thank you for thank you for being part of this. I'm sure you are going to apply after now. Then this is again from Bilikisu. Bilikisu, I've had family-oriented women complain that their applications were declined based on this reason. Is this really true? Family-oriented women complain about their applications being declined.
So Bilikisu, thanks for that question. There is nothing that even in the application form, there's nothing that asks you whether you are married or whether you are a family person. We are looking at your experience and what your intentions are, what you want to do in the UK. We have quite a number of scholars who are married and they travel with their spouse and their children on the scholarship, although they would have to pay for their own applications and they will have to meet the requirements as dependents. So Chevening will cover all up for the primary applicants and then the rest will have to meet the requirements. So we have families applying. Maybe someone deferred her application because she was heavily pregnant and wanted to wait until she's had the baby, and then the secretariat postponed it.
Okay, so there is no case like that. That's what you are saying. You don't decline application based on the marital status. That's what you just said now.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, this is from Johnson Enekwa. Well done, Honorable Remy. Good, you are doing great job. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my friend Johnson. Well done. Good to see you again. This is from Oluchi Jennifer. For someone who got an unconditional offer from a university this year, can you still use it to apply? That's a question for you, man.
So it depends on your university if they are willing to defer it for you to use it next year. So this is now dependent on your university. You can say to them that, okay, I am applying for the Chevening Scholarship and the next batch will be for September and October of next year. Can you please defer my application until then and hear what they have to say?
Okay, so you mean she can contact the school and open up this discussion, right?
With them, yes. So it depends on how far she's gone with the school. You understand? If she has made some payments, well, unfortunately, at this point, we will not be able to refund those. But if they have told her that it is because she is due to pay a certain amount, and she tells them, okay, I have started applying for the Chevening Scholarship, and I'm very hopeful that I'm going to get the award. Can we defer till next year? And then the university will get back to you and tell you if they are willing to shift your slot till next year.
Okay. Elojo is asking for the list, the link to be displayed again. Yeah, Elojo, just 1 minute. I will come back with that list. The next take. This is from Vivian Goodluck. Hello, good afternoon. Please, I came a bit late. What are the requirements for this? Vivian, you want to take us back? how are we going to do this now? So, madam, can you just briefly tell us, okay, is it 2-1, is it 2-2, is it first class, which one? Just let's have it like that.
So we do not specify that it has to be 2-1 or it has to be 2-2, because we are looking at the whole package. We're looking at your career as well. So you might not have started off very well from school, but then over the years you've been, involved in a lot of activities. You've worked in different organizations with different companies, and you've built yourself and your skills. So we will also be looking at that. So it's a general, holistic view we're looking at.
Fantastic. I think
for the eligibility requirements, Vivian, you will have to go to the website and just click on the link, and it will show you all the eligibility requirements, just I have mentioned here. Everything is on the website.
Okay, let me quickly go there again. Okay, so for everyone that wants the link, please, it's there on your screen right now. www.chevening, chevening.org/apply. That is where you have everything you need to know about the Chevening program, and that's also where to start your application. I think that's taken now. Okay, let's go back to the questions and the comments from okay, this is from Johnson. Johnson, what do you have to say? Commendable and welcome development from Chevening. More opportunities, please. Wonderful. Yeah, we're bringing more opportunities as they comes by. Fantastic. Okay, this is from Belikisu. Amazing. Thank you so much for the clarification, madam. I'll be applying. Well done. Ever awesome, Mr. Remy. Thank you, Belikisu, for always being part of this show, for always being our pride. We appreciate you. We thank you so much. Great value. This is from Linda Pukat. Linda Pukat, great value. Thank you, Linda. I'm sure you're going to apply after now. Good. This is Juliet. Is there any payment attached in the cost of the application?
Free. Everything is free.
Oh my God, this is share the money. You guys are sharing money to Nigerians. This is fantastic. Starting from applications, everything is free of charge. I like this. We're going to partner with you. I'm sure that is allowed. Our organization partnering with you so that we can escalate this. We want more. This is a leadership development center. We do our best to empower the young people with leadership and enterprise development skills. So it will be a nice thing to partner with you guys who are also creating opportunities for our people to also be empowered, in leadership and all. This is fantastic. It's amazing. I'm going to come back to you. Very good. Thank you. This is Oluchi. Thank you very much for the response. You've been helpful, ma. I haven't made any payment to the university though. Okay, good. That's the lady that talked about unconditional offer, from
yes.
Okay, she said she hasn't made any payment. So she can defer the admission for next year, right?
If they are willing to. It's now dependent on the university.
Okay.
But we will accept it if the university accepts it.
Fantastic. Okay, good. This is from Osuji Posmo. God bless you, Excellence Ugwumba Uchenwots, for creating this opportunity for African youth. God bless UCLDA. Thank you. Grace, let me help her. She has said there is no age limit. So yeah, there's no age limit. So get ready and start your application. Okay, this is another one from Odemuyiwa. Sorry. Good morning. Must one be in a job before you can apply?
No, you don't have to be in a job, but you should be able to have the minimum work experience. So you might have acquired the work experience before, but you are not in a job now. As long as you're able to get the 2,800 minimum hours, then you are free to apply.
Okay. This is oh wow, this is good. I'm hopeful to be selected. Congratulations in advance, Juliet. Congratulations in advance. I'm going to celebrate with you very soon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So we are still on the show, and we are reaching you from the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa, here in Abuja, our head office. here in Abuja. We'll be talking with Layo Ladepo, the Chevening Program Officer at the British High Commission in Nigeria. Thank you so much. So let's continue with the discussion right away. Okay. I've also seen the Chevening fellowships. I've seen fellowships, I've seen scholarships. So can you tell us a little bit about the fellowship for some people who may not want to go for the 1 full year scholarship? So what do we have to say about the Chevening fellowship?
So, fellowships are for mid-career professionals and influencers already in leadership positions looking to increase their knowledge, to increase their networks, and also their potential through short courses and research. So for the scholarship, it is a long course of 1 year, while the fellowships are short courses and involve more of research. The major difference between them is the work experience. So for scholarships, we ask for 2 years minimum experience, while for fellowships, we ask for a minimum of 5 years working experience, and that is 7,000 hours. Then we talked about the period of study. The scholarship is for 1 year and the fellowship is for 6 to 8 months. And then the type of study as well. So for a scholarship, it's like a course. You go to a university, they teach you, and it's like, being in our universities here in Nigeria. But for the fellowship is more self-directed research, because here you have, in this case, you have an advising instructor. So you have consultations with your advising instructor from time to time. Then you're always constantly seeking feedback, and then you'll be reflecting on your achievements and evaluate your learning. So there are no age limits to this one either. As long as you're above 18, you can apply. And then another thing about the scholarships is the courses that are available, on the portal. So when you go into the portal and they ask you which award are you looking for. If you choose the scholarship, it shows you all the options that are available. If you choose the fellowship, it will tell you the kind of courses that are available. For this year, we have the Oxford College of Islamic Studies, if somebody wants to go and do research there. 2 years ago, we had Oxford College of Islamic Studies as well as the British Library. So it depends. In some countries, they have media freedom. It depends on the organization and what they're looking for and what they would want somebody to do their research on. And that is what will be available on the Chevening website. So I would say that for the fellowships, it's not like the scholarships where there are so many courses that you can choose from or universities that you can choose from. The fellowships are a little bit more limited, but as I said, they are for mid-career professionals, people who have already gone really far in their leadership journey, and they just want to specifically go and do some research on a particular subject. And it's usually a lot shorter than the scholarship. So those are the major differences between the two.
Okay. So you have had it now. There's also fellowship for short-term study, for mid-level professionals, those of them that are in high-level positions who will not be able to spend 1 year studying in the UK. So that is also available for you, So let's continue the discussion, ladies and gentlemen. We are reaching you from Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. And to know more about us, go to our website at www.ugwumbaleaders.org. Ugwumba is UGUMBALEADERS.org. Ugwumbaleaders.org. On social media, you can connect with us by using the username at Ugwumba Leaders, on Facebook, on Instagram, on even on Twitter at Ugwumba Leaders. Then on YouTube, we have a whole lot of resources for you. As we are doing this, it is being saved on our YouTube channel. So all our past editions are on the channel. All the past editions of the Enterprise Challenge and all the activities are there for you to listen, to learn, and to benefit yourself. So go to our YouTube channel using this link, bit.ly/Ugwumba channel on YouTube, bit.ly/Ugwumba channel. That is how you can subscribe on our YouTube channel and learn everything that you want to learn about leadership, about enterprise development, and others. So let's continue the discussion, ladies and gentlemen. So Lyle, I want to, can you share success stories? You know, I don't know how long this Chevening program has been on here in the country. So, but let's ask you about some of the success stories that you have seen, you know, achieved, you know, in Nigeria so far. So let us hear you.
Okay, so before I share some of these success stories, I was wondering if I could share just one or two slides, if that's okay by you, Mr. Remy.
Good, go ahead.
All right, let me start. Are you able to see my screen?
I'm waiting for you. Okay, before that, let me.
Can you see my screen now?
No, go ahead. Just click. I can't see it yet.
Okay, I'm wondering what is going on here. One moment. Hold on. This worked earlier on, didn't it?
Yeah.
Let's try
Okay, so
again.
while you're doing that, let me take a few more comments while I wait for you to show your screen. Okay. Who else? I also defer my admission with the University of. Oh, okay. Omage Grace, are you telling us that you deferred your admission with University of Dundee, or you want to defer? Which one now? Okay, you will answer that afterwards. Then this one is Chidebere Asochukwu. Good afternoon. Good to be this informed. Okay, thank you. Okay, this is from Oluchi. I applied last year for Chevening, but I didn't succeed. Okay, I've seen you now. Let me.
Okay, so I'll just answer that. I'll just run through these and then I'll answer the questions that you have highlighted.
Okay.
So we have about 50,000 alumni globally and about 1,300 alumni in Nigeria, and they're doing amazing things. There are so many notable alumni, but I can only share a few of their names at this point. Many of you know Dr. John Momo, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Channels TV. So he also is a beneficiary of the Chevening Award. We have Mr. Herbert Wigwe of Access Bank, and he is a Nigerian banker and entrepreneur. He is currently the CEO of Access Bank. Well, we have Mrs. Toki Mabokunje. That's an error. That is Mrs. She's the President, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and our very own present Emir of Zazzau. His Excellency Ahmed Nuhu Bamali is a Nigerian lawyer. He's also a banker and a diplomat and the former Nigerian ambassador to Thailand. He also is a beneficiary of he was a beneficiary of the fellowship. And then we have Mr. Valentine Ozigbo, who was the former GMD for Transcorp Hotels in Abuja. He's into agribusiness and energy and hospitality business. And presently he's running for governorship in Anambra State. Some of you might be aware of that. Then we have Mr. Chikizie Anyawu, who is a social policy analyst, and he works for the UN right now, and he is in their UN Development Coordination Office. Finally, we have two more of our notable alumni. We have Mrs. Amina Oyagola, who is also the founder of WISCA, which is Women in Successful Careers. She's a philanthropist and global business leader. And finally, our president of the Chevening Alumni Association of Nigeria, Mr. Kesa Osahenye, is a senior manager at MTN. So these are just examples of some of our alumni, and clearly their success stories speak for themselves through this. Stop sharing my screen. I hope it's
Yes,
off
yes,
now. Right. Okay,
yes,
great.
yes, yes. Wonderful. That's an amazing way to tell us about the successes that you have recorded, using that program. I can see wonderful and prominent Nigerians on that list. That's really
Yeah.
amazing. So, Chevening has been here for so many years now. Is that what it means?
Okay, so Chevening started in 1983. That's when it started. And in 1984, it started in Nigeria. So, I mean, it's been here waxing strong for almost 36 years now.
Wonderful. And it's not as popular as, I mean, as how old it has been. I don't know why.
So I think because of social media now, we're able to amplify Chevening more than we could before. Because Nigeria is a large country, and then, to visit different parts of Nigeria to go and speak about Chevening. Even within Abuja alone, you find different groups of people still asking you about the scholarship, and you're wondering, didn't you didn't you hear about it when we talked about it 2 weeks ago? But it is just because Nigeria is a large country. But we are trying, we've even put out radio jingles over the last month, just when we opened our applications in Onitsha, in Kano, in Port Harcourt, in Lagos. And so we're trying to spread out and let people know that this scholarship exists. Anybody from any part of Nigeria can apply. You can see from our list of alumni, we have people from the north, we have people from the east, people from the west. We have different people from all over applying for the scholarship.
Very interesting. Okay, so let's go back to the comment section. I have some people. Okay, this one is still from Jennifer Oluchi. I applied last year for Chevening, but I didn't succeed. So I intend to apply again, and I won't stop until I do. I guess my essays weren't good enough. Oh, good.
Oluchi, I like your fighting spirit. That's one of the things that I wanted to say at the end of this show. How
Mhm.
hard or how badly do you want this scholarship? You just need to keep on being resilient. You just need to keep on trying and putting your best foot out there. And when the time comes for you to get it, you will be amazed you will get it. But also, you need to reflect, look at your essays. What did you not do properly? Was I highlighting my strengths enough? Did I do enough in portraying my strengths? And then reaching out to different people, Chevening alumni. There are many of them who are willing to mentor and to look at but what they like is do your work first and then come to them and say, okay, this is how far I have gone. But it's always good to have a second or a third eye to look at your essays again to see whether or not you have been writing you are writing in the right way, because we also want to see organization when we are looking at those essays. We try to see how we can look at essays by looking at the STAR approach. You have the beginning, you have the middle, the body of the essay, and you have the end result. So you have the STAR approach where you have the situation, that is the problem that exists. The task is what you yourself try to do about it, and the action point details out what you did, how you yourself were able to lead and influence if you are writing on the leadership and influencing essay. And finally, the results, if it was a positive outcome, or whether you learned some lessons from that. And you must always remember to highlight why the scholarship is going to benefit you. What are the knowledge gaps that you think that you have? If you feel that you have knowledge gaps, this course is going to help me to cover those and surmount those knowledge gaps. So also look through your essays again. Do not submit them essays. Review them and make them stronger. And good luck to you, Oluchi. Hopefully, we should be seeing you on the other side very soon.
Very good. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Okay, and this is from Grace said, I deferred my admission with University of Dundee Scotland. I think I don't know whether she's saying she deferred her admission, because of this or something. I don't know. Maybe if she's there, let her come back to us and let us know what she wants to say here. Okay. Let's continue with the. Okay, this one is can one on master degree apply? Someone that is already studying for masters.
Yes. So you have to be able to explain to us why you need another master's. It could be that you are changing your profession entirely, and you have started moving into a new profession, and so you now need this master's to develop your skills further.
Hello.
So yes. Hello, can you hear me? Mr. Remy has gone off, or is it me that has gone off? I still have access. So I hope, Bridget, you can hear me. Yes, you can. You can still apply for a master's as long as you explain to us why you are making the switch, why you are changing. Mr. Remy?
Hello.
Did you hear that? Because my network is still very good. I didn't have any issues.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I have explained to Bridget that she can go ahead and apply if she had a master's before.
Okay. I think.
Yeah, so you can take the next question.
Okay. Okay. That's Bridget. Okay, she said, okay, ma. Okay, good. Okay. This is okay. Gen 2. Okay. Amen. Oluchi has said amen to your prayers.
Yes.
See you on the other side. Good. That's fantastic. That would be wonderful if we get people from here joining the Chevening Scholarship next year. We will really celebrate that. Thank you so much. So let's go back to the discussion. Okay, good. Okay, so from what you have showed us from the slide, it means that your alumni, they are really making impacts in the Nigerian economy. That's what it means.
Yes.
Good, fantastic. Okay, so let me also ask you, you mentioned that during the course of while you were talking about, talking about what the Chevening Scholarship is all about, you mentioned that there are Nigerians, if you study there, you are expected to come back to Nigeria,
You're breaking, Mr. Remy. Hello?
Go ahead.
Hello? No, I didn't hear your question because you froze for a while. Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
So I said I didn't hear your question because you froze. You were offline for a while. So what are you asking?
The question is on the screen. The question is on the screen now.
Okay. So yes, you have to come back to Nigeria. So it's an agreement that you sign when you are awarded with the scholarship, that you must come back to Nigeria and work for at least 2 years and make a positive impact, especially as you have written a career essay where you have told us that this is what you're coming back to do in Nigeria. So since you're coming back to impact change, then we expect that you will come back home immediately after your 1 year in the UK and then begin to execute that career plan. So I guess that's the answer to the question. Yes.
Yes. So now, but after the 2 years, you can decide to go back to the UK to maybe secure yourself a job and remain there, right?
Yes, you can after the 2 years.
Okay. Okay, good. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to connect with our guests, please search her out on LinkedIn at www.linkedin.com/in/Oluwa Oluwafummilayo hyphen the other figures there. Please, you need all those to be able to reach out to her on LinkedIn so that you can engage with her and ask her further handles, all of them on Facebook, on LinkedIn, even on YouTube. Wherever you see the video, the conversation continues because people will continue to ask their questions and also make their comments, and we will be there to respond to them. So get connected with her, get connected with us so that you can be regularly updated. Okay, we are getting to the end of the show. So finally, I want to ask you finally, what is your advice, to Nigerian graduates who think that it is
So my advice would be, please do not give up on your dreams. Even if you have been rejected before, this is it's a competition, and only some people are going to come out on top. So there is nothing in life without persistence and hard work. I like what Jennifer said earlier on, that she's still going to keep on trying. So some get it right the first time, and others do not get it right the first time. But it should not discourage you. Please keep pushing, keep striving, and being resilient. I was saying to her earlier on, what is your fighting spirit like? For her, you can see that she's willing to keep on pushing and being the best. How badly do you want this scholarship? So you have to persevere, and you have to be patient, and you have to work hard. Then remember always to blow your own trumpet. Nobody is going to blow your trumpet for you. If you want to stand out, you have to highlight your achievements. You have to flaunt them. So this is a competition, and you have to show that you're better than the next person. As I said earlier on, if somebody had written essays before, there's nothing wrong with getting them reviewed by mentors. If you can reach out to Cheveners, that would be even better for you. Some of our scholars are already having mentoring platforms. There's the Chevening Mentorship Plot. I can't remember the exact details, but if you reach out to me, I can share that information with you. If you make interview, if you are shortlisted for interview, you have to practice and ensure that you're confident in telling your story. Finally, it would be good if you follow UK in Nigeria on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and see the priorities that we are doing in Nigeria. What are the things that we are doing that you can link your essays to? And if you find some of our priorities are not related to what you are doing, there are also global priorities. There are the SDGs. There's so many problems in the world that you can solve. You can try and link your essays to these. So everything is on the website. If you continue to do your research, then you will get to know everything I'm talking about here. I do not have all the answers, but I can assure you that if you keep on reading the website, you keep on checking out all the updates that are there, you will understand the scholarship process better, and the sky is your limit. You keep pushing until you can come out on top. So that would be my last words to you all,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
wish you
yeah.
all the best.
Before I let you go, before I let you go, I think there are some questions on the comment section, and this one is from Adeleye. Olufemi. The scholarship doesn't qualify for PSW. What does this mean? Adeleye, what does this mean? Can you tell us more? What's PSW? He is saying that the Chevening Scholarship doesn't
I'm
qualify
sorry,
for
I don't know what
PSW.
that means. What PSW means.
Okay, Adele, if you're there, please come back and let us know what this means so that she can take your question. Then this one is, okay, Adele, post-study work visa.
Oh, and even if that was post-study work visa, no, no. So you are thinking of the graduate route, right? Which is being advertised all over the place. So that is for paying students, people who pay and go into the UK as paying students. They are allowed to stay back for 2 years if they are applying for masters. They are allowed to stay back for 3 years if they're applying for PhD. So, but there are still opportunities that are available when our Chevening scholars come back. If they want to go back, there's the skilled worker route. People can also apply for that to go back into the UK. So there are many opportunities available. But I don't see the rush. Why are we running away from our country? I thought we are trying to resolve problems within our country. Mr. Adele, Olorunfemi. Eh? Why are we looking to run away from Nigeria?
Okay, this one is from Milcha. Okay, she's saying, I am currently on a PhD course in Nigeria. Can I apply for a Chevening scholarship?
So it will all depend on you and why you think you need a
Did you see
master.
that?
I saw that. It would depend on why you think you need a master's on top of a PhD.
Okay.
And the thing about it is there are other opportunities, for PhDs. I don't know if you still want to go back from starting with a PhD and going to do a master's, but you have to really be able to explain to whoever is reading your essay why you feel that this course is relevant for you, even after even though you are already doing a PhD in Nigeria.
Okay, good. I think that answers that. Okay, this is from, oh no. Okay, I work in a university with background in wide range of humanitarian services. Can I merge a new career with what I'm doing now? Should I be successful? Oh, did you get the question?
Yes, I did. And I mean, yes, you are the perfect candidate because we look out for humanitarian involvement in people's journeys. We look at how you've been giving back to communities. That's why we were even saying voluntary work can even act as your work experience. We're looking at your track record, what you have been able, to achieve in communities in different areas. So it's not just if only you're working with a company or you're working in an organization or a bank or something that you can be eligible. It could also be the impact you've been able to make in different communities. So we're looking at everything holistically, as I had mentioned earlier on.
Okay, good. This is from Jennifer again. Is there a recommendation for anyone who can review our essays?
So there are quite a number of Chevening scholars on YouTube who have been posting videos about their journey, and you can reach out to them through those channels. I know that there's this Bloompod mentor scheme that is ongoing now. There are actually scholars that are presently in the UK, and they are running a mentoring exercise. So they already have some mentees. So I mean, you can also look out for them and reach out to them. If you go to my LinkedIn page, you would find that I have shared some of these videos over the course of the last 3 months or so. So if you're able to find me on LinkedIn, you can look at my history and look at some of the videos that I have shared. This will point you out to some of these scholars who are willing to mentor uh, um, applicants who are serious enough. And as I said earlier on, you should have done your own background work too, so that you are not expecting somebody to write your essay for you, but just to review it for you.
Good, good. And this is from my president, Ugwumba Uchenwosu. It's a very a good opportunity for our teaming youth. Thank you, madam, for this educative lecture and information. That's my president, Ugwumba Uchenwosu. He joined us from from where he is currently. I think this is interesting He's happy that we are discussing opportunities for young people. We have over 5,000 young people who are benefiting from our programs, and over 5,000 women benefiting the same. So these are opportunities that we showcase to them so that they can become better at what they do. And you have been here since 1 hour now talking about Chevening program, how they can participate and how they can benefit. This is really interesting. And there's a kudos from my boss, my president, Ugwumba Uchemusu. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us.
Thank you.
Good. So this is from Bolaji, Omo Bolaji, the coordinator of Ugwumba Women Academy in the Southwest. She said consistent and hard work is the key. Thank you so much, Omo Bolaji. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, which one do I take now? Okay, she's saying, Uche, she said, please, your page name is needed. Look at what's scrolling on the screen. Bridget Uchechukwu, her name, sorry, the link to her LinkedIn URL, sorry, the link to her page on LinkedIn is already scrolling on your screen. Please connect with her using that link. I will still post it on the chat, the comment section, so that you can have access to that if you don't already. Okay, this is from Uchechukwu, Mr. Uchenwosu. God bless you, sir. Okay, fantastic. Okay, Juliet, God bless our president, Ugwumba Uchenwosu. You are welcome, sir. Wonderful. Okay, Adeleye, are there opportunities to get endorsement for the career route Tech Nation? I currently making part in the edutech space in the last 7 years. Did you get that?
I'm struggling to understand. Mr. Olorunfemi, your questions are always the tough ones. I think you should see me offline. Let's discuss on LinkedIn, please. I'm not clear.
He's
not clear.
He's one of our Star Prize winners last year during the Women Enterprise Challenge. He won one of the prizes, and okay, yes. So let me share the screen. Let me share this on the chat session. Someone requested that share your. Okay, good. So I'm going to share this now on the comment section so that you can have access to our guests. Good. It's on the comment section now. So you pick it up and connect with her on LinkedIn. And then use her name, search her out on social media. Then let me also paste the link for the application. Good, so that we know we are done, and we'll be waiting for you on the other side. Good. I don't want any excuses. We don't want no excuses. Good. Okay, good. So to apply, quickly go to good. I have pasted it there. No excuses from anyone. No excuses from anyone. So at this juncture, I think I can let her go. She has done noble, staying here for the past 1 hour discussing this with us. And I'm sure, madam, when we invite you again, I'm sure you will oblige us the opportunity to join us again.
God willing.
God, yes. God always answers my prayer, so I know that you will be part of this show again. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, oh, good, I've been out since. Okay, good, ladies and gentlemen, it's been really wonderful and really highly educative and interesting as well as interactive. So many people are leaving this show empowered with new information, especially that the Chevening Scholarship does not require IELTS, it doesn't require TOEFL, it doesn't require SAT, and I'm going to escalate that from the Ugwumba Leadership Center. We're going to make this popular so that everyone that is interested in studying abroad will focus on the Chevening Scholarship and UK universities. I think that's a marvelous development for us. We've been talking about this, advocating for this, and that has happened, and it's starting from the Chevening Scholarship. So others should be able to learn from Chevening why they had to waive this English proficiency test. After all, we speak English more than some of these countries. Is it not true?
It is true.
That's my argument. we speak English more than some of its nationals of most of these countries that make English proficiency tests compulsory for Nigerians. That's true. That's true. You know, so
I agree with you.
yes. So it's something that calls for celebration, and I'm happy that is starting with the Chevening program. This is something that we need to let the whole people in Nigeria know about it, so that there
But
won't
they
be
still
any.
need to check with their universities, Mr. Remy. I keep insisting that they need to check. They might choose a
Good.
university that requires it, so please check with your universities as well.
Good. No problem. No problem. That's fine. That's fine. So at this juncture, I don't want to let you go, but what can I do? what, what can I do? It's been really, really interesting and really wonderful. Before I let you go, let me play back those your scholars that. Okay. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you can see those are Nigerians. If they could win
Yeah.
Chevening, it means you too can win Chevening, and we come here to celebrate you next year. So at this juncture, I want to say thank you so much, Ma, for being part of the show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are so excited having you. We are so grateful having you on the show this afternoon. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much for having me as well. And good luck to those of you who will be applying. Give it your best shot, and hopefully you will come out on top.
Thank you so much. Thank you.